Well, we're doing pretty good here on this Kubota, a Kubota deck actually. It's a 154 International. This here's what I came out with. That's going to go on the deck like that, because these 154s, they push from behind. This is the old deck. You can see how the arms went, and it was flat. This deck has been, I mean, it's junk. This thing has had pieces replaced, and it's no good anymore. So you can see I hooked up on the back with a bolt there, and this front right up here, this lays, it's going to be picked up about a ½ inch right there, so that we can get this panel here out, which that slides out towards the back. So I've got my slots in this piece here. That's my standard, and it's going to be welded right onto that piece of reinforced decking right there. I've got to grind off a little piece on the back because of the weld. I'll get that to set down there flat, and it's going to go right back in line with this edge here. And then the other one, because they use the same piece, in other words, the other one don't go to the inside, the other one comes this way. So I got to have it so that the one on that side, which I'll show you, this one comes out towards you instead of going backwards. So I got to grind some off the bottom where that weld is, and that'll set right in there like that. It'll give me a good place to weld. And we'll weld that, one to each side. These are going to get welded flat to the front, and then my standard will weld to that. And then all I got to do is make my 2 drop links, which will be pretty simple. I mean, that's just a link that basically will go from right here. I'm going to use this hole here, I believe, because this lifts about 6 inches. I only need to lift about maybe 4 because I got a grease fitting on top of that, and I don't want to bore a hole through the bottom of my oil pan. So I got to be careful on that whole thing. But yeah, I think if we move that back to this hole, and you know, it's going to look a little crude, but I think it's going to be a heck of a good mowing deck. And because this always did mow good. Jeez, that'll give a finish like you can't believe. It actually mows better than the John Deere. I hate to say that because I like John Deere, but this deck mows really well. So anyway, we're gonna finish that this afternoon, or well, it'll be this evening before I get done because it's already 3:30 or close to it, a quarter after 3. But this right here is all busted up, as you can see. There's not much left of it. The top's broke up here, and I'm not a fiberglass man. So a new one of those is about $225. And the wife says if I can make this thing work, so I'm just going to leave the hood off for now. If I can make this thing work, she says we won't have to buy a $5,000-$6,000 tractor. And she says if I got to spend $350 on the front to make the nose right and make it look good, she says no problem. So anyway, that's where we're at on this beast. Yeah, I'll do some welding here a little bit. I'm not a good welder, so I'm not gonna have you watch me weld because you'll laugh. But I'm gonna do some welding here in the next hour or so, and we'll see how it looks. I'll show you here in a little bit. Well, at least the deck appears to be thick enough to weld to. That's not too bad. Right, I like that. ground too on this thing. We've got so much paint. Guess I'll go get a bowl. Good enough for now. What we're going to do, we'll tack everything together and make sure it's going to work. It does do a pretty good, seems to weld good to the deck. I was kind of wondering, the paint was on there so had not much light back there. Yeah, I think we're going to be good. Well, everybody, we've been working on this thing most of the day. As you can see, we've got these push arms all set. I got to trim them off. This here is going to be where the lifting point is going to attach. It's going to go to this hole here. This hole here gives us, oh, I already did the measurements. Oh, let's see. If we use the second hole back, we get 2 3/4 inches. If we use this one here, we got 4 5/8 of lift. And we've got about 3 1/2 inches between the grease fitting and the oil pan. So we're going to use this second hole back. And this here is going to be what we're going to attach to. We'll put this bar in here and we'll lift right up right in the middle. Well, it won't be quite in the middle, but we'll try to pick up the load where it's fairly well balanced and come up to here. And I already got these pieces here, you know, the uprights for the front cut. I just got to mill the slot in them in the morning. Yeah, this here is a 1/2 inch spacer so that we can get these panels out. We've already, these covers, I've already tried them. They come out nicely. So that's not a problem. So this is gonna fit under this machine. And I was kind of concerned. There's a lot of stuff that's, you know, within an inch or so, but it's all coming together. And Anyway, I'm going to stop this here today, and I'll go on out. We'll be back here in the morning, see if we can't finish this up. I think it's going to be a good deal when we get done. So, anyway, hope you enjoy. Talk to you later.